Everyone knows that movement and aim are crucial to being good at Valorant. However, with each passing day, it feels like we're seeing more and more of players like this. Maybe I'm just getting old, but watching gameplay like this literally gives me a headache. And while it does appear to work for some people, it's definitely not a playstyle that I'd be capable of pulling off without downing several gallons of Red Bull and possibly some other nefarious substances. So as the game trends towards aggression and spastic aim, I wanted to take a moment to appreciate a player with a bit more refined approach to his craft. ShahZaM has been at or near the top of Valorant since release, across various metas while leading his team and playing whatever agent they need him to. This speaks volumes about his level of consistency as a player, and it shows in his gameplay. Though his rifling is really good, I find myself even more impressed by Shah's ability with pistols and the operator, where he consistently finds huge value kills and often walks the fine line between cerebral and skillful. Clips like this one show off ShahZaM's mix of good crosshair placement, clean flicks, and overall excellent decision making. One thing I think a lot of people neglect to consider when looking at aimers is the ability to reset and stay calm in situations where others might get shaky or start firing wildly. Notice how as he peeks out, his crosshair doesn't even flinch towards the updrafting jet. ShahZaM knows that going for that shot is a very low percentage play, so instead he takes the easy shot on Astra before falling back into sight. His teammate's gravity well gives ShahZaM a moment to isolate Jet on sight, and we get to see a super clean flick for the kill. No wasted movement in between, as he immediately goes to re-peek main and hits another tapped headshot right as he counterstrafes back into cover. Then, knowing that Reyna ran to the right, ShahZaM isolates a duel against Sova on the left by keeping the switch building closely covering his right side. He misses 2 of his 4 shots on Sova, but each is a well-measured tap, and he knows he has the health advantage as an overhealed Reyna. By now, ShahZaM assumes that the attacking Reyna is likely on site, so he carefully re-peeks the triple box plant spot and just misses a pixel shot on the head. He quickly pushes forward, and when Reyna swings again, he taps a couple missed shots before increasing his fire rate only when Reyna crouches and commits to the duel. When it comes to Sheriff play, ShahZaM is one of my favorite players to watch. His cadence of shooting and movement is really excellent. As his team rushes to retake A site, ShahZaM first gets a quick trade on the aggressively positioned Jet. Expecting more aggression to follow, he waits for the next push, and though he misses the first bullet, his second one flies true after a quick adjustment. I want to quickly highlight the speed at which he fires with the Sheriff before going any further, because these 2-shot bursts are very powerful. Every time you shoot, the recoil kicks your crosshair up, and it takes just a few fractions of a second to return to being steady. Right when it does, however, you can fire accurately again, so mastering this exact timing is a big part of getting the most out of the Sheriff. Watch how he fires a couple of measured shots to kill Reyna before being pushed into cover by Sova's drone. He uses this break in the action to reload, and when he re-peeks to fight Sova, we can again see quick 2 shots while strafing to secure the kill. At this point, he needs to push for the spike, and with only 1 bullet left, ShahZaM dashes out onto the triple box while turning to see Astra running forward. He's already re-aiming at her while he lands and draws his gun, so he is able to calmly make a small micro adjustment to hit the final bullet and secure the round. This kind of patient aim, even in wild situations, is something that adds a huge level of consistency in a game where time to kill is so low. Take this example with the operator, a weapon where a single missed shot often means death. Raze is a very chaotic agent that often gets away with murder because of how wild her movement can be. We see ShahZaM recognize the target as he peeks out, but with a grenade exploding in his face and Raze satcheling around, he holds the shot. As he peeks out even further, he sees a potential second target in Killjoy running for cover. This is a very common spot where someone might indecisively panic shoot and shoot in between both players, missing both. Instead, ShahZaM makes the split-second decision to ignore Killjoy and instead takes the shot on Raze, who is now the much closer target, making them easier to hit since they are bigger on the screen and moving directly towards him. The ultimate lesson here is that even though Valorant seems like an increasingly hectic game, the best results still come from taking a second to breathe, aim, and then fire.